Hi and good morning and welcome to Blackpool Promenade, and of course old Blackpool biker. Can you see anything? It's just a little bit on the foggy side. You can't even see the tower, it's just disappeared. Have a look, can we get it in at all? No. I think they used to call this a pea super in the old days. Yeah. I would show you the sea. Can you just get it in? You just get it in there, can't you? There's people on the middle walk there. Just walking into town for necessities. So, as usual, thought I'd bring you along with me. But yeah, what a day this one is. Yesterday it never stopped raining. Really. I'll show you the beach in a little while, walking that way. So I hope everyone's been fine and staying safe and keeping warm and dry. Yeah, what a day this one is. Reminds you of the old days when people would come into Blackpool down the motorway. Mum and dad or grandparents would say, right, first one to see Blackpool Tower gets 10p, or whatever it was in your day. I think you'd have to be next to it to see it today. We'll have a look when we get a bit closer. Yeah, sometime this week I'm going to do that other on the tunnels. That's the one going from the tower to here, the Metropole. I don't know if you can even get the Metropole in. I'm only a few yards away from it. Yeah, a lot seem to be doing something on the tunnels at the moment. Don't know why. Seems to took off a bit on the secret tunnels. I do have, if you have a look at the playlist all about the secret tunnels, and it's under the playlist The Secret Tunnels of Blackpool that we've done over the last few months. Did the one from all about going from the tower to the Winter Gardens. If you don't know, it started off because I remembered as a kid we used to be told that there were secret tunnels and the main one was going from the tower to the Winter Gardens, but then it was just like a, you know, that you'd hear in old timers would tell you and this, that and the other, and then it comes out to be fact. But yeah, there is actually a tunnel going from the tower to the Winter Gardens. Apparently there's two service tunnels basically. You've got to remember in 1928, 29, that's when the tower company took over the Winter Gardens. So, you know, it could have been a service tunnel there, but the tunnels apparently were done roughly 120 years ago. So you could say the turn of the century, can't you, about 1900. And then we did the one secret tunnel from the Winter Gardens to the Regent Cinema, Theatre, whatever you like to call it, cinema in my day. Worked there for a little while, never seen any tunnels there. Not at all. It's coming up for the Metropole now. So, yeah, to the Regent, and then believe it or not, from the Regent down to the Rake's pub. It's all there, it's in the playlist. And then also, while you're there, if you want to have a look at the playlist as well, the Rakeshall Gardens, that was a good one. Massive, the gardens all around that area. Let's have a walk down this way. Sorry, someone's just sent me a message, so sorry if it's beeped. So yeah, they are fascinating, these tunnels, because as a kid you were told all about them, like I say, you know, and you just thought, yeah, right, tunnels under Blackpool. But then what happened, I'll give you a bit of a backstory on it. What happened was, something happened whereas that started this all off again. A few years ago, Strictly Come Dancing came to Blackpool at obviously the tower that you've probably seen. Now, whilst all the stars were there, you know, and everybody, whilst they was here, things got took out of the changing rooms, out of the dressing rooms, and they couldn't understand. There was nothing on cameras, on CCTV or anything, how anyone managed to get into the changing rooms and that. So it came to it that there was an investigation done. The Freedom of Information Act came out. The mystery was, why can't they say anything on camera? Because things have definitely been took, the stars and the presenters and that, out of their dressing rooms, changing rooms. How? So it comes to it that when they've done this Freedom of Information, done an investigation into it, there's tunnels. And I think that's the only way that anyone could get hold of anything, really. But yeah, it's all there, it's in the playlist. That's when I first started doing it though, and did videos on the secret tunnels. But the one we're going to do this week is from the tower to here. Remember, we've done this as well. This was incredible. The air raid shelter here. If you've not seen that one, that's a search for the Metropole Hotel air raid shelter, which fascinating that one was. All the information we got, people saying about, yeah, Biker, there's definitely an air raid shelter there. And it comes to it that a young girl, 22-year-old Jong Long, got killed here back in 1944. And this was the entrance here, so we believe. You can see how, if you've seen this before, sorry, but others haven't. If I do this here, see how the entrance used to be wider, not just this little door as there is now. Yeah, that was back in 1944. There was a guy called Montoya who was a serving American mechanic, and they'd been out for a few drinks in Blackpool, come back, and anyway, watch the video. I think the last one, first one's called Search for the Metropole Hotel air raid shelter, and then we find the second entrance. There's actually two entrances to it just there, where I've just been showing you. Let me pan around again. There, two entrances to it. One on the seaward side and this one here that we've just been showing you there. We believe, once again, if you know any more or know better than I, let me know. Always say, let me know. Now, let's have a look how misty it is out here. Yeah, and the final one was murderous end to the search for the Metropole Hotel air raid shelter. If you've not seen them, have a look. Yeah, the tide's right out, isn't it? You can only just see, can't you? Yeah, and Tom asked me about the car. What a nightmare I'm having with this car. Apparently it's not now the battery. Well, it is the battery, but it's something else as well. So, starter motor, I don't know. So it's in the garage. I know you just think, great, don't you? Not work for months, and then you need a battery, then you need this, and then you need that. You think, brilliant. And the reason the battery went in the first place is because obviously we've been on lockdown. I can't work, can't go into people's homes while it's like this. You don't feel right, do you? Not when it's not a necessity. All I do is surveys for boilers and that sort of thing. So when it's not an emergency or whatever, the fitters can go in and do that. The gas safe engineers at the moment. See, the guys are working on here. On the Abyss. Used to be the Clifton Hotel. It used to be the Clifton. There was a blue plaque on it at one time, but with them doing all the work, I bet it's fell off, or, you know, giving you the history of the Abyss. So yeah, the car bit's just been a nightmare, to be honest. It was working fine until all this. Then it's just been stood for months. Months on end, innit? It's not even gone to shop, really. What's the point when it's a 5-minute walk, you know? Looks like it's coming in even more now, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, so Tom, thanks for asking, but it's looking like next week now when the car's going to be back on the road. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be before, but you know, don't want to promise, because I've got all them to do down South Shore yet. I've promised to do streets and what have you, so I'll do them as soon as I can. Anyway, normally I'll leave you with a shot of the prom, of the beach, of the sea. It's not a cracking one today, is it? But thanks for watching. I'll keep you up to date on everything. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming this walk along with me. You see what it's like today. It's Wednesday what we're on, 27th for that. I'm losing track again. You all know what I'm like if you've been watching the channel a while. Yeah, Wednesday the 27th. Most of all, stay safe. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If you haven't as yet, please do so. It does help. Just, you know, like and do a comment. Say hi. Tell your friends to watch us. Don't forget, press the notification button, you know, the bell button. But from a very misty, foggy, whatever you want to call it, Blackpool Promenade, you know what it is. Have a cracking day.